Hi guys, hi everyone. I just want to say welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're seeing my face for the first time, my name is Sionela Makula. You guys are more than welcome to call me Sio for short, and welcome to my channel. So today we're going to talk about the CASA qualification. CASA stands for Chartered Accountant South Africa. So I qualified as a CA in 2022. Is my my CASA certificate. With that said, what I would like to cover on this video, is it still worth it to be a CA? I recommend it. Would I do it again? I wanna talk a little bit about life after articles, or rather after qualifying, and what that meant for me. I would definitely say that to do the CASA qualification, it is still worth it. This qualification remains relevant. It is still sought after worldwide, not only in our country, in South Africa, but with this qualification, it can take you places, it can take you abroad, anywhere where you want to be, and the career opportunities are endless. I do, however, have come to realize that some CAs, they say they struggle to get work, but for me, and the people that I know in this profession, work opportunities it's generally something that people find easy. In fact, the work opportunities look for them, or they come to them rather. After I qualified in 2022, as soon as I qualified, that's when I started looking for jobs, or should I say work. And qualifying means that I had completed my 3 years of article at one of the accounting firms, and then I had passed my board exams and my honors and all of that. So I then registered with SAICA for membership, so that I can use the CASA designation. For me, when I applied, I obviously dealt with a few recruiters. There were a couple of opportunities that presented themselves, and that's how I got my first opportunity outside of home here in Cape Town, and that was sometime in 2022. So even to get that opportunity, it was the first time coming in Cape Town, and that's because of that job opportunity. That's how I landed in Cape Town. And even coming here, just relocating here was seamless. The company covered everything, the relocation costs, and it was seamless, right? Then after that, that was my first job, right? And then I moved, after that job, I got another job. And then now, in this current job that I'm in, I didn't even have to. So after qualifying, I had to look for work. I had to apply for work. So after my first job outside of article, and then I moved because that job was not serving me. It was not serving me. It was just a job where you find I'd spend most of the month doing nothing, and then only at month end, I'm busy for a day or two or few days. I found that it was almost like a waste of time for me, if I can say that, because I felt like that was my first job in finance, and the experience was just not there. I was not getting enough experience, and I felt like if I stayed longer in that job, it was going to be a waste of time for me, and it was not going to be good for my career, because I needed a solid foundation in finance. Hence, I decided to make a move. When I made the move to apply, I found another job which was better for me. It gave me more experience, more exposure. And then when I was now on my second job outside of finance, then that's when, with the experience that I had, then from there, recruiters just started coming to me, offering me work. They would come to me offering me work. And also I've heard not just people who are CASAs, people who are just in the accounting space, whom I've worked closely with. Other people are not even CAs, but they have an accounting degree or honors. They get offered work often, So even with my current job, when I got this current job, I wasn't actively seeking, because like I said, my second job outside of articles was serving for me, but I did get to a point where I had been there for a year and a half, and now when you're so used to your job and you feel like you can sort of do it with your eyes closed, it wasn't as challenging. So with that said, I then decided to also, when this recruit, because I used to get a lot of offers, guys, getting job offers And I think that is the nice thing about this profession. That's why I would recommend it. The job offers or the opportunities are just endless. And it's so nice when people message you offering you work, and work just comes to you and you don't have to actively seek work. And that generally happens when you have like a couple of years of experience, maybe 2 years or 3 years. Then that's when you get more of the recruiters coming to you and offering you work. And I have experienced that, even now I still experience that. It's just a matter of finding the right company for you that serves you and where you're happy, and obviously finding a good work environment. I think that's always a challenge for most CAs or for most people in the work environment. But in this profession, I would definitely recommend it, and I would do it again because, guys, I've never struggled to find work. Like I said, at this moment in my life, the jobs are coming to me, the work finds me, the opportunities are presented to me, and the challenge is always finding the best opportunity for me. I would definitely say this designation or the CASA qualification is still one of the most sought after qualification. That I would definitely say it's worth it. And I know it's hard work, when you're still studying, and then you go to articles and you do your articles, there is a lot required. But I have come to realize that all that hard work, you studying, going through your degree, your honors, the standards, all that discipline, all that consistency, all the values, whatever that gets instilled or engraved in you as you study and then as you do articles, it's for a reason, guys. And when you are still going through the process, you don't understand it. But I've come to realize that as much as it is worth it, being a CA, even after articles, it's not easy, especially if you're someone who is ambitious, if you're someone where you want to move up, you want growth in a company, and you're not someone who's just comfortable in a certain role, but you have an aim, you want to move up the corporate ladder, then that means that you always need to put in some extra work, you always need to put in some extra effort. It sometimes means that you may be working late here and there, or sacrificing a weekend, or sacrificing, some time after hours. But I must say, I am someone who always advocates for a work-life balance. So it's very important, even though you may give in some extra time here and there, you need to also be able to manage that work-life balance for yourself. Most tell yourself that, certain times I'm just going to shut off early, or if I start at work the normal time, 5 o'clock or 4 o'clock, I'm leaving, But when you really want to grow and, be up there, or if you want to grow in corporate, at some point you need to accept that you need to put in extra hours, you need to put in, extra effort, and you just need to work hard, because that will allow you to grow. I feel like you always need to be hungry in order to grow. And for me, why I would also recommend it, I feel like financially, after qualifying, when you're doing your articles, as soon as you qualify and you look for a job outside of articles, your salary, for most people, it always doubles, which is rare in some of the professions. And what I mean by double, I'm talking 100% increase. If you were earning, I'll just take a rough figure, if you were earning 20,000 in articles, when you qualify, chances are your first job after article, you can earn 40K plus or more. So it's 100% increase, which is rare to find in other professions, that maybe you are done with your training, whether it was your internship, and then as soon as you are done, the next job you get 100% increase. So it's very rare. So in this profession, financially, I feel like it pays decent. I know a lot of people in some companies, they often say that CAs work so hard, but they don't get paid as much, or they don't get paid more. They do a lot of work. It does happen in other companies. People are doing a lot of work, but they don't get value. Hence I say that it's important to look for the right company. If you're working hard and you're putting in that effort, you need to be also compensated very well. Look for a company with benefits, bonuses, good increases. Then it all becomes worth it. So it's a matter of finding the right company. I must say that with life after article, it gets better financially, and it gets better even in terms of the work. I feel like I enjoy finance more than I enjoyed audit, so that it gets better if you are that person. So it definitely does get better. But I must say, as I mentioned, if you are someone who wants to go up the corporate ladder, or who, you're someone who is ambitious, just always know that there's gonna be some extra work required to get up to there. So it's up to a person. I know other people, when they leave their articles, or when they're done with articles, they become a financial manager and they're happy and that's it for them, right? And that is fine. Then also being at that level where you accept that, okay, I'm okay here, then that's when you sort of like still are able to maintain a work-life balance. You're not working too much. Maybe you're only busy at month end, and that's perfect. And then you're in a good company, and then financially, it's serving you and everything, and you have that work-life balance. But if you still intend of going up to senior management, directors, CFOs, CEOs, then they just know that you might still be doing more work, or you might have to still be spending more hours, extra time, because now you're in a higher role, decision making, and all of that. So it all depends to an individual. It depends on an individual, what it is that they want, or what it is that they want of their career, and what it is that they want to make out of this profession. But I hope you guys get the gist, or you guys get the crux of the matter, that it's definitely still a worthy profession, a profession that I would recommend because of the endless career opportunities. I do feel like, a lot of people in this career, they earn better than the average South African, and the earning potential is generally higher, especially in the early stages of their career, and there's always room to grow. Other people have to work for years before they earn what CAs earn at entry level. I hope you do get what I mean. If you guys have some questions regarding the CASA qualification, or you'd like me to do another video, please feel free to drop down a comment in the comment section. Maybe you can share this video to an aspiring CA. I think the video might help them. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and kindly subscribe if you have not. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'm going to see you on my next video.